Hello guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantabulous day so far, so good. So today's topic is going to be about shadow working. Shadow working. For most of you guys that don't know what it means, shadow working simply means working on the repressed, suppressed emotional side of you. Okay, it's about channeling out these emotions that you've been or you may have been suppressed or they may have suppressed is a process of you whereby you actually need to channel out those emotions because those emotions affect an individual subconsciously and unconsciously. Okay, in today's video I will also be talking about how to practice shadow working. One of the ways to practice shadow working is by journaling. You have to write down your emotions. You journal out, you take note of the things that uh, are triggering you. When you take note of this, you write down your emotions, your other side, the very thing that is disturbing you, that you feel like is disturbing your, in other way, your dark emotional, you know behavior or habit, you know. And one of my mentors told me that you cannot suppress desire, because if you suppress desire, it's gonna come out in another form. Just like when they say energy cannot be destroyed but it can be transformed, so are your desires. So the number two on how to practice shadow working is being mindful. Being mindful requires you to be consciously aware of this thought, okay, of these emotions, of this very thing that you have been repressing. It's about, for an example, when you're in the situations that are bringing out this other side of you, and you have to be mindful of that. Sometimes it can be emotional, but it is required of you to let it out. It could be anger, it could be, any other thing that has been suppressed. It is very, very 100% understandable that you are to channel out that emotions and let it flow. You just have to be you and do you, because we live in a society whereby most people are being shamed either by their family, their society, or where they grew up, or their friends or peers or whatever. They've been, shamed that if I do or if I become this kind of person, I may be viewed as an alien. I may be viewed as a weirdo or whatever. And they try as much as possible to suppress their emotions or to suppress that side of them. That's it. And another one on how to work or how to practice shadow banning is by therapy. Okay. You need someone to talk to. You need to talk to somebody. We live in a society whereby most people, when they're going through stuffs, they don't want to share with anybody. Some are afraid of being judged. They don't want to share with their friends or with anybody to talk to. But at the end of the day, we're human. These are the things that happens when we try to suppress our emotions or these things within us, and we try to keep it all to ourselves. But it never really go away. It always come back in a ugly form, if not more. Sure, you get. So the most important thing is find somebody to talk these things with. A therapy, a friend, a brother, whatever, whatever. Tell them how you're feeling. It is okay to confide in somebody. Okay, don't let anybody, try to shame you for it. Okay. Last but not the least, how to practice shadow working. How to practice shadow working. It's also about being honest with yourself. You know, it all comes down to honesty. If you're not honest with yourself, there's no way you can actually move to the higher level. There's no way you can actually get yourself out of the um, suppressed emotions that you put yourself in. Be honest with yourself. Even if other people are dishonest with you, stay true to yourself. Even if people lie to you, don't lie to yourself. Stay focused and stay true to yourself. Honesty. Ask yourself, these emotions that I'm feeling, is it healthy for me? You know, am I going to continue with this, or is it time for me to let it out and just be honest, just be honest and out open with what is going on with me, okay? And it's about being honest with yourself, okay? Because nobody's coming to save you, literally, okay? So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you really enjoyed this video, please, I know you really enjoyed it. I know you do. That's why you watch it to this part. And if you watch it to this extent, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you very much. Share this video with your friends and your family. By the way, for those that are new on the channel, if you haven't, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Abayomi Owolabi Enitonyorolua, and on this channel I talk about spirituality and self improvement. So if these are the kind of videos that you like to see, and if you like to see more of this video, of course, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Namaste. Peace out.